Hello everyone, I'm Bubble Boy and welcome to the Playful Pond. We are back in our Minecraft survival world today. Last time we ended up with having created a little mine. It's not all the way down to bedrock yet, but we'll slowly keep chipping our way down. On to today's projects. I need to start sorting out some capacity of villager trading system. So let's jump to that. We are headed off to our mine as I want to build a little villager area inside the cave we found. First, we're heading down the mine to see about gathering some more resources as we try and figure out how we are going to build all of the places for our villagers to live. While trying to create our staircase down to this little section of the cave, I came across some axolotls. Unfortunately, I only had one bucket on me, so I grabbed one of them, but the rest despawned before I got the chance to get more. Once getting to deep slay, it's time to turn around as we're mostly going to use stone right now. We're going to start by carving out an area to create a rudimentary villager breeder. Unfortunately, I can't have this go as far back into the cave as I was like, as I've hit the outside. I started filling back in the areas that I dug out that are no longer going to be any use to us, and we'll start bringing this building out into the cave a bit more. Now we have a box for them to live in, I have placed in some beds, and it's time to go gather some villagers. The first villager was a bit of a flop, as I forgot that I should probably have their workstation to lure them up the stairs. So he found himself walking back to the village, and I tried again. The second villager went so much more smoothly, needed a little bit of coaxing to start heading toward his lectern. Once up there, we got him in a boat and took him round to our box. We left him in his boat and then headed off to get our next villager. Our second villager went just about as smoothly, and now I'm going to go fetch them some food. All the carrots! The happy villagers with their carrots. And now their little baby. Created a little farm in the corner that hopefully the little baby, when he grows up, will become a farmer and help perpetuate the cycle of new villagers. We start gathering wood and wool in preparation of building our first actual structure within the cave. Now we have all our resources, it's time to head into the cave and actually start building. With the exterior done, it's time to tidy up the interior a little, so as it looks a little bit less like a box in here. While working on the floor, we accidentally hurt one of the villagers, and he spawned an iron golem inside of the house. I lured the iron golem to the door so that I could dispose of him easier. Unfortunately, while I was dealing with the Iron Golem, two of the villagers escaped the house. They have at least now been contained, and they will move into the trading sections of our new building. First, checking that we still have enough resources, we are now going to jump into our next build. Now we have finished our trading hall. There was a little bit of issues getting the villagers into their ducats, but we finally managed to get them in. Now we will see about leveling up their trades for more useful items and figuring out who is going to go in the third spot. I thought it would be nice to build a little well in the farm, but I'm not sure I quite like how this looks. We might change it later. As much as the screen says it's recording, the replay mod never actually captured any footage of a new field that I was creating. We are getting a new location for all the sugarcane so that it's not just hiding behind the house anymore. Grabbing some more carrots for our villagers. Feed the villagers. When returning to see if we had any more villagers, I spotted that one had escaped. I'm not sure how he got out of the house, but at least he's safely in a boat. So we got this little guy into the last ducat, kept him safe while we gathered the materials to continue building. Now that he is securely in, we'll open up that space again and hopefully he grows soon. Oh, there we go. That was a lot faster than expected. Wonderful. Everybody's good now. And with that, that's everything we have time for today. I hope everybody's had a good time at the pond, and I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Bye bye!